Let's turn now to a CBS News investigation. When it comes to disparities between men's and women's sports, the gender gap goes far beyond training facilities and pay. It also includes research about injured players. CBS's Nikki Batiste found the vast majority of medical research about athletic concussions is solely based on men, which may be leaving women without the care they need.
When this University of Connecticut point guard took a tough hit in December, her concussion silenced the crowd.
A little bit of blood in her mouth, you can see.
And while the popularity of women's sports continues to rise, we spoke with female athletes who found a sports world unprepared for the unique impacts of concussions on women.
Growing up, what were your volleyball hopes and dreams?
Without a doubt, an Olympic gold medal.
Haley Hodson excelled as a star player at Stanford, but suffered a concussion at practice during what was called the courage drill.
Keep your face in it.
It really felt like target practice, and I was the target.
Haley says less than 2 weeks later, she took another ball to the head in almost the same spot.
She definitely had to feel that one.
The rest of the season is frankly a blur. It was so far beyond pain or a sadness. I was like, I'm not functional. Research shows that reports of concussions among young female athletes have tripled in the last 20 years. Meanwhile, 80% of sports concussion research has focused on men.
It's not always the obvious instances that you see where a concussion occurs.
Brianna Scurry won Olympic gold in both Athens and Atlanta for the U.S. women's soccer team. She says that it was this knee directly to her temple that sent her career and her life into a tailspin.
So I had these headaches that were streaming from behind my left ear every day for 3 years.
Do you think enough is known about concussions in women's sports?
Absolutely not.
Your daughter is more likely to get a concussion playing soccer than your son is. But 80% of the data is from male patients who are more like your son.
Chris DeLauro's study last year reported women are more likely to receive a concussion than male athletes playing the same sport.
If we're going to take care of our athletes, we need the information to equip all of our physicians, our coaches, our administrators to make sure that they feel empowered to take care of their own brains.
Nikki Batiste, CBS News, New York.